I want that Wonder Woman. I want that Wonder Woman. The woman know what she want, man.
Hey, 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 Jason's in the
Hey, what's up? What's
building.
up? What's up?
Yes,
Wait,
Brandon all around.
I'm,
I see you out
yeah, well,
here.
I gotta keep my mask on, man. This is ain't no games out here in
Got
VA.
to.
Ain't no games.
Listen, if you say it like Hogan, he said, keep the damn mask on. Listen, it's in the commercial. But
We gotta keep it on, man. We gotta keep it on. Well, what's good with you? It's been
yes,
a while, girl. How you doing?
it's been too long. But I am so excited that we are on the brink of coming up, leveling up. And if anything that we can take away from this year is what were you able to do in your time of idleness? Like the world made you idle, the world made you shut down. So our hope as creators, as artists, is that people were able to create, people were able to find the positive in it because there's too much negative that's going on, that's being flashed in our faces constantly. But us being created to who we are, we got to find our purpose and live in it. So I know you are.
Yep.
I've been watching you. I've been seeing your Instagrams, your Facebook, your website. I mean, everything's just official all the way across the board, and I don't expect anything less from you.
I try.
Down to the backdrop, right?
We trying.
So as soon as you came in, I'm looking like, is that a comic book type of thing?
Yeah, it
Right?
is. It
It is
is.
only fitting because we're
Yep. Shout
talking
out
about Wonder Woman.
and shout out to my photographer, QT Photography. She took a lovely shot of this mural that we did the shoot in, and I just,
Nice.
you know, little comic book theme. I thought it looked dope.
Yeah,
So
it is. And again, it's fitting.
yeah,
Um, when we sat back and we talked about having this interview, I was like, oh, Wonder Woman, that's my person. That's me, right? That's me and what they say, my animal.
yeah,
That when people ask that, what's your spirit animal?
spirit,
So
yeah,
she's my spirit superhero.
superhero, yeah,
Yeah. But the secret that I always like to give to people is that not her, it's her sister, right? She's a twin sister named Nubia. She's African American. She has locks. They hid her, and I still don't know where she is. I'm gonna find.
we may see her on Christmas. I don't know.
We're gonna find her.
We're gonna
We're gonna
find out.
find her. But nonetheless, she exists, and much like her, so many women in this world are hidden, um, taken away from their purpose before they can actually activate it. And I mean that on every level, and connecting down to the movie, and down to the storyline of Wonder Woman. Like I said, she had a black sister. She was taken away from her at birth, so she never got her superpowers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not that I'm shouting out the movie because I ain't making no money from it, but it is my favorite. But I wanted to make the connection that much like the movie, much like the storyline, a lot of women are stripped of what they would call superpowers. Um, December 21st, everybody was outside like this. Beam me up, Scotty, right? Because they said that December 21st, we're getting superpowers. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody outside looking for these superpowers, right? Nonetheless, they're already inside of you. It's just how much you're willing to dig to figure out where do I fit
Yep.
in to activate. That's
Yep.
all it really is,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So when I found out she was doing this song, I said, "Oh, this ain't number God, right?" Because as much as we talk about people elevating, people understanding who they are in the midst of what's going on, you yourself have been going through a heck of a lot during this pandemic, with a very compromised immune system, being limited as an artist, full-fledged entrepreneur, producer. Everything that you do has been scaled back, and due to your health, um, it has been very challenging. And so, as that, I can't say Wonder Man, but I feel like you put even your very own emphasis into the song, just as people. But to be able to step outside of yourself and then highlight women, I commend you for that because it is hard to tip your hat off to somebody else when you're going through. It's just like, oh yeah, all right, cool, I see you. You're doing good, but
Yeah.
I can't really give it to you right
Right.
now.
I can't
But
be
you're
too vocal
giving.
about that.
Right. Maybe when I get better, but not right now. But that's the beauty of purpose, right? Like you walk in it no matter what. Like it doesn't matter what's going on. And Let's start. Let's just dig in. Wonder Woman, what made you come up with this song?
Well, to be honest, I love Black women, women as a whole, like just what y'all represent. But after seeing Wonder Woman the movie, man, like I was just amazed at what's her name, Gail. Obviously, I've been watching her since she's been on the scene. Beautiful woman, but this was a big role for her, and she did a great job. I thought the storyline was dope. Excuse me. And I'm a comic book person, but not like deep dive in it. And I'm definitely a Marvel fan over DC, but I'm gonna see it anyway. And I think they finally got one right, finally. So it was just the messaging was powerful of like she didn't really know who she was, but she was born royalty. She was born powerful. She was, made out of clay from Zeus. Like just that part right there was just like, yo. And her mom, keeping this from her, don't let her know who she really is. And as she's growing, she has that inner being of like, yo, we got to do something. I got to help. I can't think of his name, but I got to help dude and find out what's the evil dude name? I can't think of his name right now, but y'all know the villain from the first one. We got to get him.
Yeah.
He's taking over the world. He's got humans doing crazy stuff. And so it was just a beautiful journey of her figuring out who she was and then realizing how powerful she was. But it was in, like you mentioned, it was in her the whole time. And so it's a mixture of that. How do you activate what's inside you? Certain things, exterior and interior, will activate it, but you still have to pay attention. And so I don't know, it was just like the vibe and the excitement that I felt after watching it. It was like, yo, I just, that's just kind of how my mind works. I'm always listening, I'm observing. And I was like, yo, I need to turn this into a song. And I didn't really know what that was going to look like. I just knew it had to be very live-like. And, I believe one of my superpowers is encouraging people. And, like you mentioned, I mean, I think that is a purpose-given thing for me. So despite what I'm going through, yes, I can big you up. Yes, I am proud of you. I tell you that all the time, given, what we do outside and supporting you and what you're doing. That to me needs to be shown more. And especially, in hip hop and Black culture. And so I'm just leading by example. And I think this is a good first, like, ode to women in a different way for me.
Yeah.
And I just hope that it's, like it's just encouragement. Like, and I mean, like, super exceed, like, I'm a bad chick, this and that and the third. Like, I want to super exceed that part.
Your persona.
Yeah. Cause I I know that. Like, but I'm getting to like the root of some things. Like, it's not about because you got your boobies out and you look fly in this outfit and this and that. I'm talking about when you in your cap and your sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? And you studying, going to school, got your business, taking care of the kids, somebody else's kids, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That part.
And it's funny, right? So impromptu, you're an artist, so you better be ready for this. Go ahead and give me the chorus real quick. I just need you to hit me with the chorus. Yep, acapella. Let's get it.
Man, you look.
You sipping your tea, so I know you're ready. Look, he said that. Don't be trying to give us the music with it either. I just want to. I want to hear the chorus because I have something for it.
Because it's like multiple parts, so I gotta like.
I got
want
you.
that
I
Wonder
got
Woman.
you.
I want that Wonder Woman. The woman that know what she want. The woman don't break down her bond. Excuse me. The woman don't break her bond. The woman don't fake the fun. I want that Wonder Woman. I want that Wonder Woman. The woman give it her all. The woman up from her fall. The woman love all her scars.
Yeah. Now
You want
that's
to
the
run
one.
again?
No, that's the one. That's it.
But yeah, so I was gonna say, but to break it down, the woman that knows what she wants, that don't break her bond, and don't fake the funk. The Wonder Woman that gives it her all, the woman up from her fall, and love all her scars.
Mm-hmm.
So you break it
Mm-hmm.
down, so I do it out of the rhythm, but then you break it down, it's like, oh.
It's like you're grasping it, right? So I'm a poet, so it's like, come on here.
You know what I'm saying? I know it.
So with that, and the reason why I asked you to sing a snippet of the chorus is because that repetition of "I want that Wonder Woman," I feel like that is ignition. Is that what I want to say? Yeah, it ignites the fire for people, women that feel suppressed, women that don't hear encouragement. It's like, I'm calling you. It's like that call. So granted, you could have phrased it any other way, and you could have only said it one time just to make sure that you made the title of the song be a part
Right.
of the song. But because that's what's being said over and over and over again, it's like you're calling them. It's like, I want that Wonder Woman. So it's not necessarily me as a man. It's like, you, hey, whoever you are, woman, we want that. We, as in the world, needs it. And remember that you don't have to put up a front. You can show us who you are. Show us those stretch marks, baby. Don't be afraid of the woman that you are, the woman that you were created to be, and that you're continuing to blossom into. And so again, that's why I wanted you to hit us with that chorus, because I was like, what, that's a call. Like, it gets your attention, and then once you hear it, you're identifying where they stand on it. So not just, I could call any song and I ain't gonna do it, but any song will just get your attention and be like, oh, okay, yes, that's
Yeah,
me.
it's just the
But
vibe. It's just the vibe. It's
yeah.
the I don't know, like surface excitement of, yeah, like you said, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
me. And I hope this gets to the root of
Yeah.
women, of who you
Yeah.
really
Because you're
are.
identifying each part that some woman could connect to. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, that's me.
Yep.
Like, I didn't think nobody saw me because I was hiding, because I didn't think that I would be appreciated or respected because of the things I've been through or the things that I'm going through.
Mhm.
It ain't me. But you're saying, yes, it is you. We want that. Come on. Scars and all. Let's get it.
We want that, meaning that a true mature man, okay, let me say
Mm-hmm.
that again.
Go
Ladies,
ahead.
a
One
true
that.
mature man, okay,
Yeah.
I feel like this is some of the things, or the root of what we want and what we need, what we are proud
Mm-hmm.
of to have standing next to us, not behind us, and even sometimes in front of us, because I gotta have your back,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Mm-hmm.
can be ahead of me, right? Because I'm still with you, but definitely not behind me. Not unless you helping
Mm-hmm.
me. But I really, really do. Like, I love how you brought this together, because I didn't know I was doing all of that. But I really love that, because I know a lot of women are hiding. Um, and I think, there's like a side. I feel like there's just only one side of this that is projected most. And like you said, it's about the vibe. It's, I'm a bad chick. I'm this. I mean, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
knocking that. Like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I say it in there. We want a bad chick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really trying to go, what really makes you
Deeper.
that bad
Yeah.
chick? Like, is it
Mm-hmm.
just because you got a nice body, beautiful skin, some hair that looks good? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's cute and all, but what you like when
What
you
else?
wake up? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What you like during this pandemic? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Oh, shout out to my first time putting on lipstick and now my shout out to you even saying that, because I was like, pandemic was dry. We was bliss texting it up, and that was all you was. That was all you was gonna get under that mask with some bliss.
Hey, nah, So look, it's definitely bigger, and I hope that, aside from, sonically and how the song vibes with people, but like we're doing dissecting it, that you really like, yo, that is me, and I'm proud of that.
Mhm. Mhm. And so, even with that, to relate it to your life, because sometimes people hear music, but they don't see that being a reality for them, because they feel like, oh, okay, it's something somebody made in the studio, but it's not something that I can apply. Where do you find the example of this Wonder Woman? be it somebody you personally know or just breaking down the definition of a Wonder Woman in your eyesight.
I want that Wonder Woman. I want that Wonder Woman. The woman know what she want me.